Good morning. Today the topic that I'm going to be discussing upon is going to be a brief little reminder today. And the topic that I'm going to be discussing upon is zero-sum games and non-zero sum games, and why we must be aware of which is which, not to get too confused. Zero-sum games mean that a gain on your end necessarily means a loss on the other's end. There just isn't enough pie for everyone, essentially, or there's just a finite amount of pie. A non-zero sum game means that a gain on your end does not necessarily mean a loss on another's end. It means that you can win and the other can win at the same time. It means your rising tide can raise all ships. That means your success can beget another man's success. Now, why am I talking about zero-sum games and non-zero sum games? Essentially, why I'm talking about it is this. I ran across a very great reading in The Selfish Gene by Richard Dawkins, and he necessarily states that nature is a non-zero sum game. Nature is not a game such as sports, popular sports, football by example, where one W for you necessarily means a loss for the other. In nature, we are not in a zero-sum game. We are in a non-zero-sum game, where a rising tide, as said before, can raise all ships, where we can help one another to succeed, where we don't need to slight another man just to get ahead for ourselves. That's the topic that I wanted to discuss about today. So the call to action that I want us to move forward on is this. It's a thought. What things in my life have I had the paradigm or notion that I'm in a zero-sum game where the reason I'm losing is because someone else is winning? There can only be number one. So where have I thought that I was in lack because I see other people winning, where I didn't need to think that at all? Hope you guys have a fantastic day.